Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 Manchester United Career Mode series. In today's episode, we will be ending off March 2017. We will be having 4 games in today's episode. So the first game is the FA Cup game against Middlesbrough in the quarterfinals. The second game is the second leg round of 16 Europa League game against Juventus. We did end the first leg with a 2-1 win away. So heading into the home leg, we do have the advantage. If you have missed any episodes of this series, there is a full series playlist linked down below in the description. We've been on some great form previously. Also 2 Premier League games again against Middlesbrough, so we're facing Middlesbrough twice in today's episode, and a game to end off March 2017 against West Bromwich Albion. If you guys can go ahead and drop a like rating, that will be greatly appreciated. Drop a comment down below that I can respond to. Subscribe also if you are new to the channel. But without further ado, let's head into this game against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup quarterfinals. We have been on some great form these past couple of episodes. The past 2 months we've been on some incredible form. Just to say, in the previous episode, 3-0 win against Man City, GRIEZMANN hat-trick, Ibrahimovic scoring 4 goals in 1 game, a 5-1 win in 2 episodes ago. Just in general, we're picking up wins in all of our games. We're on about an 8-game winning streak. Can it continue here against Middlesbrough? You can see in the FA Cup tournament tree, Chelsea have eliminated Chelsea, and also Watford have eliminated Spurs. And we take a look at my Manchester United side for this game. Donnarumma is coming to side, so is Grimaldo. Smalling by Jose Guy at the back. Schneiderlin and Herrera as the 2 CDMs. We're starting a 4-2-3-1 formation. Mkhitaryan, Rooney and Martial in the midfield. Obviously, Mkhitaryan and Martial as the wingers. Rashford will be starting as a striker. He was on some incredible form. Actually, in the last episode, he scored an incredible header to give ourselves the 1-0 win in the Premier League. So that is the side that I'm going with for this game. GRIEZMANN, obviously incredible form in the previous episode. It was the GRIEZMANN show. He won't be starting this game. Valdez will be starting goals. Negredo as the striker. Stuart Downing in the midfield also. Pretty decent Middlesbrough side. They are starting a 4-2-3-1 formation for themselves. A 4-5-1 formation. And let's head into this game against Middlesbrough. Obviously, they do have Victor Valdez in goals. So let's head into it, guys. Let's hope that we can start off today's episode with the form that we have been producing in the past couple of months in this Career Mode series. Let's go. Corner's going to come in from Downing. Mkhitaryan looks to clear it out. Martial, Schneiderlin and Mkhitaryan down the wing. Mkhitaryan's going to play it through. I think that's Ander Herrera who's pushed up. Look at Ander Herrera. He can go all the way and give ourselves a 1-0 lead. Herrera's going to score. And United take the 1-0 lead after 32 minutes. We got on the counter-attack, and surprising to see our CDM Ander Herrera was there. And he's going to score with a brilliant finish. You can see here Herrera with a great win off the centre-back. And just an easy finish. It's 1-0 United. GRIEZMANN on the ball. Grimaldo with a good win. And he can play that to Rooney, who is going to play through to Rashford. Surely a certain goal here. Inside is Rashford. Over top ball. Grimaldo. And he could have made it 2-0. Very close there from the challenge. And Bailly is going to receive a yellow card. Bailly looking to win it. Fabio. And now Middlesbrough on the attack. It's a brilliant through ball. Just from out of nothing. Downing with the shot. Donnarumma with the save. Negredo with the header. And they could have made a 1-1 if they were a bit smarter. If Downing just played that ball to Negredo. Counter attack here. Schneiderlin. Rashford. Rashford plays it to Rooney. Rooney to seal the victory for Manchester United. Valdez pulls off the save. The game is going to end in a 1-0 win against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup. We're going through into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Who will we be facing? That is the question. But it's time to head into the second leg in the Europa League. This is going to be a massive game against Juventus. We all know we're 2-0 up. Juventus picked up a goal late during the first leg. It's 2-1. Aggregate advantage. Let's head into the second leg. And it's time to head into the second leg at Old Trafford. This is going to be massive. 2-1 up on aggregate. Heading into the second leg at Old Trafford in the Europa League against Juventus. And we take a look at my Manchester United side for this game. GRIEZMANN and Ibrahimovic will be returning into side. So is Pogba. So is De Gea. All the big names are returning for this huge second leg against Juventus. We conceded late during the first leg, making it interesting heading into this game at Old Trafford. And Juventus are going with the exact same side that they did use for the first leg, still starting the 3 at the back formation. It's a 3-5-2 formation with Dybala and Higuain as the two strikers. To Griezmann. Griezmann's going to play to Ibrahimovic, and just like that, we could have sealed the win for ourselves and sealed our spot into the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Brilliant ball from Griezmann, and that is the effect that Griezmann has almost assisted the goal, and a fantastic save from Buffon. Alexandra with an over-top ball, and someone's out of position. I think it's actually Young. Marquisio's on it for Juventus, who plays it to Dybala. He could score, and Valencia with a great win. Pogba's going to play through to Griezmann. Griezmann yet again down the swing, unlike the way he was in the last couple of episodes. Verratti. Ibrahimovic to Pogba. Now Pogba to score, and it's a save from Buffon. Memphis to Pogba, who plays it to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And yet again, we could have won this game and sealed our spot into the quarterfinals of the Europa League. It was not to be. Corner's going to come in. Griezmann on it. Look at Griezmann. And yet again, it's saved from Buffon. The game is going to end in a 0-0 draw, but most importantly, 2-1 on aggregate, and we are going through into the quarterfinals of the Europa League with a 2-1 aggregate win over Juventus. And yet again, we're facing Middlesbrough in today's episode. This is the second time that we are facing Middlesbrough, this time at Riverside Stadium, this time in the Premier League. We are currently sitting in the first position, 5 points ahead of Manchester City with 10 games to go in this season. Middlesbrough, who were in the top 4 not too long ago, they've dropped down into 8th position. We take a look at the Middlesbrough lineup for this game. From what I see, it's the same side that they did use earlier on in today's episode with the 4-2-3-1 formation, with Victor Valdez starting goals, also Negredo starting as the striker. And we take a look at my Manchester United side. De Gea, Grimaldo, Bailly, Smalling and Jose Gaya as my defence. We've got Marco Verratti in the CDM position. Also got Pogba, we have Martial, and we do have Griezmann starting alongside Ibrahimovic as the two strikers. Pretty much my strongest starting 11 for this game against Middlesbrough. We are only 10 games to go in this Premier League season, 5 points ahead of Man City. Can we keep it up? Let's find out. Gaston, Negredo, back to Gaston. Gaston still on it for Middlesbrough as he turns by inside out, goes with the shot, and De Gea pulls off the save. Jose Gaya. Pogba to Rashford. Here goes Marcus Rashford to make a 1-0 deflection, and it's come off the crossbar. Rashford almost made a 1-0, but we're going to take a look at a replay of that one. You can see the deflection off the defender, and it almost went in from the crossbar. Smalling, who's pushed up. Griezmann back to Chris Smalling. Ibrahimovic plays it through to Martial. Martial's going to cut that one back. Martial to Verratti, to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, to Griezmann, who goes for the shot, and Griezmann's got to score again. This man is in some incredible form, and I think that's his first goal for today's episode, but previously, this man is just absolutely incredible. Probably the best signing I've ever made in career mode. What a finish into that top corner. We've finally taken the lead against Middlesbrough. It's 1-0. And they're just continuing the pressure. Corner's going to come in. Pogba can't get that one out. Prime's on his own. He goes for the shot. De Gea pulls off the save. But yet again, it's another corner for Middlesbrough. Corner's going to come in. Griezmann plays that one out. No one's there. But Pogba has the pace. Pogba's got the pace to get to it. Go on, Pogba. Now Paul Pogba to make it 2-0 Manchester United. Pogba. And he's straight at Valdez. Should have finessed it. And should have done better with the 1-on-1 chance. Smalling wins it. Ibrahimovic now plays it at Griezmann, who is in a perfect position. Does he have the pace to do it? Yes, he does. Griezmann to make it 2-0 United, and Griezmann picks up another goal. I think I might need a calculator, but I think he's maybe his 8th goal in the space of 2 episodes in about 6 games, and this man has been in just some incredible form. What a finish from Griezmann into the back of the net. Just an absolute incredible finish there from Griezmann. Looks like we're picking up another 3 points in the league and coming even closer to the league trophy. The game is going to end in a 2-0 victory to Manchester United. It's time to head into the final game of today's episode. After a good episode yet again, we're just in some great form, and that man right there is in the form of his career in this crewmate series. Griezmann with 2 goals, United with a 2-0 win. Let's head into the final game of today's episode, trying to pick up another 3 points in the Premier League. And the final game of today's episode is at home at Old Trafford against West Bromwich Albion, trying to keep up our good form here in the league. We take a look at my Manchester United side. There's been a few changes to lineup. Donnarumma has come back into the side. So has Jimenez and Marcus Rojo. Memphis will be starting on the wing. And also Wayne Rooney will be starting alongside Griezmann as the two strikers for this game. We take a look at the West Brom lineup. Also Mata has come into the side. His first game back from his injury. Forster is in the West Brom side. They're starting a 4-5-1 formation for this game. Looking to end off today's episode with our good form continuing. And that man right there, Griezmann, also looking to pick up another goal. Morrison plays it to Jakob with the 1-on-1 chance, and Donnarumma comes up big with the save. West Brom could have easily made a 1-0, but Donnarumma with a great save. Mata on the ball. Mata going for an over top ball, and Griezmann is going to get to it. Griezmann's going to look to cut it back, and he does successfully. Griezmann's going to go with the shot, and he scored again! Griezmann is absolutely incredible, and Manchester United lead 1-0, and the Griezmann show continues. The game is going to end in a 1-0 win to ourselves, another 3 points. Let's take a look at the league table, where we're sitting, or how far of a points gap we have built between us in first and possibly Man City in second. We take a look at the league table before we do end off today's episode. We're sitting in first position, 10 points ahead of Manchester City with 8 games to go this season. City, Arsenal and Chelsea all have a game in hand. You can see Arsenal sitting in 4th, typical of the Gunners. But that's how we're going to end off today's episode. Will we go ahead and win the league table? We're going to have to wait and find out, guys. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all on my next video.